Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Ark on the Gaming Evolved Vanilla with Sprinkles server. And today we are over at the water base, which you guys love. Every single time I'm here, though, I get questions. I get a lot of questions about this base. Not a lot of people understand how it was built. Not a lot of people really know anything about it because I built the majority of this off cam because I didn't really think it would be very good content for cam, and I don't like doing those sped up like montages of building. Personally, I don't think that's very good content on my end. I know other people do it. I'm not insulting anybody, but personally, I just don't think that that's great for me. Oh my god, kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. No. Plessies, no. Kill it. What are you doing, you fools? Oh, this Plessie's totally gonna die. Oh my god, why is this happening? Stupid shark, get out of here. Where the hell is my army of squids? And how, you're almost dead, dude. You are actually almost dead. That shark was killing you for ages. I was all the way over there, I didn't even know. What are you doing? Get off of new, or get off passive. Oh my god, okay. Back to it, I guess. Let me put him onto neutral. Yeah, so a lot of people don't understand how I made this base. A lot of people are very, very confused. So I think today we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do a little bit of building. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to build one of the pens. And first of all, the main question is like, how is it not connected to the ground? Okay, well, we use S+, which is a building mod. Which basically kind of improves on vanilla building, and it adds a couple other things like this new glass tier, which is essentially like clear, like see-through glass, basically to replace like greenhouse stuff, because the greenhouse stuff is very weak. So it has the strength of metal, but it's glass, which is really cool. Now that's like one of the only new tiers of like building that it actually adds. Technically, if it didn't add that, everything else would be pretty much the same as vanilla building. But this glass is very cool, and it makes for pretty nice builds. And that's like the main part about the underwater base thingy here. So we're gonna be using a lot of this here today. But yeah, basically, okay, how is it not connected to anything? We have the S+ mod, and we have one of the little configs called, wait, I'm reading it here, no foundation required equals false or equals true. We have that on. That is what we have in our INI. So if you guys are looking to do that, there's tutorials on how to actually set up the mod for your server. I recommend that you look for that, because I'm not going to do a tutorial on that at all. Like, it's really not something I'm interested in trying to get out there, because I'm probably not the best person to do that type of thing. But if you guys are looking for information, there's a bunch of information over on the S+ mod page, so I recommend you go over there. But yes, we have the no foundation support, which means that we can build like cool looking bridges. Technically, I could build up in the sky if I wanted to, but everybody on the server kind of agreed we would not do a completely ridiculous build like way up in the sky, like a sky base or something, because that's really not what we're looking for on here. Now this, on the other hand, I imagine is okay, because I mean technically it's on the water. I could easily go ahead and just add pillars to this. I think it would make it look really crap, but I could add pillars. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem for me to add pillars to like the bottoms of each of these chambers. I just don't want to, because it won't look good. I guarantee it. So yes, we have that enabled, and that also means that we can build out further from like a pillar, and we can remove the pillar completely. So that's how it's built out here. And how did I get it all the way out here? Well, I explained that before, but not a lot of people go back to that video to listen. I built a ceiling and on top of a pillar way back at the shore, and then branched them all the way out here. Started building this, and then removed all of that. And then this still stays here because we have the no foundation required thingy. So yes, that is how it's out here, and that is how it's floating. Now back to actually building one of these things, because I see a lot of people are looking to like replicate this, because I guess a lot of people are, you know, they're impressed with the build. So let's go ahead and show you guys basically how this is done. Now, I mean, this is definitely not achievable, not the same way that I did it, but I don't think it would be achievable in just regular Arc. Because you can't do this. I don't think you can. Like, this is a sloped ceiling upside down because I have the triangle bits upside down. And that's what S Plus does. It adds like little cool things like this, you know, like the fact that that can like flip upside down instead of having to go the normal way. It just, it makes the game a lot better. Honestly, a lot of people complain about that we use S Plus, but this is how Arc should be. This really is how Arc should be. Now, fair enough, the no foundation support thing, I can agree that that's a little bit OP, but at the same time, having different building bits, like the fact that you can flip this upside down, just makes a huge difference. And it makes creativity inside of the game. Like, it basically expands on the creativity of anybody. Everybody on here has made really cool bases, and I'm really excited to build even more here because I really do love S+. Anyway, let's go through this whole thing here. So I've got a bunch of resources in between these two basilos here. The main setup for this is you want a strip of like ceilings along there, and then you want another one over there. So that would be one chamber. So this blueprint right here, or this footprint, is 9 by 15. So you want to go out by like 2 of these metal ceilings, and I mean, you could do the exact same way that I do it, or you could do it different if you want. You got to go out by 5 of these ceilings. These will be removed, and there will be a gate here later on. And then over here, you got your other strip, and then the same thing over there. As you can see over with this one that's already built, oh crap, I fell into the water. This is bad. I don't think I can get back up there. Can I? Yeah. No, I can't. All right. Well, as you can see with this one over here, those ceilings right there are completely removed. So technically you can put thatch there. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start building one of these here. So let me grab some walls. I think the walls are inside of this one. Yes, I'll take half of those, but I will need more, but these things are heavy. Stick those in there. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so you want to basically just start out by, you just get down here a little bit. Actually, you know what? Do I have my flippers on? I'm gonna need them. There we go. So you want to pretty much just go down by like 4 walls, like right here. And this is exactly why I didn't do it inside of that video. I was actually completely planning on building this all on cam before, but it was just too much of like just talking and placing, you know. This really isn't that entertaining, but still a lot of people wanted to see it, so we're doing it today, guys. So we are doing it. I'm gonna try and make it a little bit bearable though. So basically you want to just fill in this full wall here with, or this full side here with walls, and it's going to take quite a lot. It's going to take 60 per side, but then you're going to remove some of them, so it takes a little bit less. I will need the rest of these. Sweet, okay. Yeah. Okay, so pretty much just fill in this whole wall here. It takes a while. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy this video. It does help me out a bunch, and support on Vanilla is being great. Support on Survival Plus is being great. Scorched Shirt's been pretty good too. In terms of Primitive Plus, a lot of people keep asking about that. I really would love to go back to it, but like at this point, I really just kind of want to wait for the next update, guys. Maybe I'll throw out another episode, but honestly, it's so boring. It really is. Like, it's not, I don't like it. I really don't. I don't want to force myself to play it for you guys, and I don't think you want me to force myself. Is it actually getting foggy? Are you kidding me? You definitely don't want me to force myself to play the game, honestly. And I seen a couple people writing like rip Prim when I put up more Survival Plus. Yeah, rip Prim for now. For now. I will go back to it, but honestly, it's so boring. It's so not as good as it should be, really, at all. I mean, it really should be a lot better, Primitive Plus. And it's kind of pathetic that Wildcard have something out like that that is just months between patches. That update for Primitive Plus came out in like January, okay? They broke more things by putting out that update, and they still haven't fixed it. It's pathetic. It really is. So I'm not hating on it completely. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool mod if they fix everything. But until they fix things, I don't like it. I mean, it's okay. I did have really good plans for that series, but honestly, just the fact that whenever I try to do something, only to find out later on in the episode that it's not working. Like, I've recorded 2 other episodes at like different points where I did something only to find out that it actually doesn't work. And then basically I'm left with an episode where I'm like just unhappy with, and I'm not going to throw that crap out in the channel, no way. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Until they fix everything, or at least most of the stuff on it, I don't think I'm going to go back. And I don't want to force myself to go back, and you don't want to force me to go back. So yeah, that's the whole update with Primitive. Maybe at some point before I kind of take a break on it completely, I might throw out 1 or 2 episodes. We'll see if I can figure out something good to do that's not going to break completely or be a fail of an episode. Man, the fact that it's foggy is making it really awkward to see. So yeah, that's a little bit of an update. I thought maybe we would also take this time when we're building just to talk about some things like that. Okay, where are we? There we are. Sweet, okay. So yeah, you want to actually, I haven't even been talking about what we're doing here. You want to actually remove the glass ceilings that I put here, because this is where the ramps are going to be. So you got to actually go, it's so awkward to show. But there's, yeah, okay, it's fine. There we go. So you want to go with these things upside down right there, and then on the other end over here. But you want to remove the ceilings first, so you don't actually accidentally kind of place the slopey bits on the wrong side, because they could easily place on the glass ceiling side, which you don't want. So then from here, this is going to make it a lot easier now. I can place these. That placed in a different way, didn't it? Yeah, you did. You did, buddy, didn't you? There we go. Like that. No, no. Damn it. I thought I had the snap point, but it's so awkward to build in the water like this. Really is. So yeah, you gotta place these bits in here. Like that. And like that. Is that the right way? Nope, that is not the right way. That is wrong. Okay. Nope, I hate building in the water. Alright, sweet, we got it. So that's how you do like these little ramp bits here. And we've got the full side here done. We just need to do this other bit here. Is that in the right way? Yeah. Just basically cycle through the snap points to get them to snap correctly. And you got yourself one full side. And yeah, basically from here you can do a bridge type thing like that. I'm not sure if I'll show that off, we'll see. So yeah, from this point here you want to actually come down here with some temporary walls. Basically you can kind of just use whatever you want here. I'm just gonna use glass because I didn't bring anything else. Let me just go grab some more of these things. Hopefully this isn't too boring for the people that don't really like a whole lot of building. I know I have kind of like a split fan base where some people love the building episodes and they get really excited whenever I build something. And then I have those fans that don't like it at all. And I try to kind of keep a balance in the series, right? So you want to actually do a shape like this. And I'll explain why in a second. I want to, like, I try to keep a balance, okay? With doing a lot of taming, a lot of breeding, and then some building too, because I really do like building with the S Plus stuff. In normal Arc, I hate building because the building system's not great. And I know it may seem like I'm complaining about a lot of things, but honestly, when you do things, oh crap, did I build that on the right side? I guarantee I did something wrong here. Oh no, I did it right. Never mind. Okay, fair enough. Basically, when you play Arc for YouTube like this, and you're playing PvE where, you know, episodes kind of include this type of thing, basically normal Arc is just not good for that. It really isn't, because I come on here and I spend a couple hours grinding for materials and then I build, and if I make a mistake I can pick it up. I don't have to grind some more to get back to the point where I previously was, and it's good, and I like that about the fact that we have S Plus. But without this, or even if I was like building a massive building and then suddenly one piece, one foundation or something doesn't fit, then I have to move the whole thing. And I can't just pick it all up. I have to actually break everything and redo everything. And that's really not good for YouTube. Really isn't at all. Because it kind of messes with timing, and like I try to spend a lot of time on here to do that type of stuff in the background, but like sometimes I just don't have the time. So imagine trying to put together an episode, like a massive episode where I build like a big building or something like that, and I have to keep like redoing everything because some things aren't working occasionally. Just does not seem like something that I want to do. Personally, I know a lot of people have their beef with S+, but honestly guys, I know a lot of console players, obviously you guys don't have access to it, I get that, but if you guys did, you would love it, I could tell. So eventually maybe they'll give access to it on console. I don't really know what their whole situation is there. I don't know if you guys are getting mods. I don't really pay attention to console news, to be honest, so you guys probably know more than I do. Okay, so basically, guys, that is one full side done. We just gotta, at this point, you can pretty much remove, you want to remove from this wall up, so just before the triangle bits, like right here. But you want to keep this other side for now, just so you can do, actually, technically, no, you can remove all these now if you want to. So yeah, let me just grab some more of these slopes. Where are they? Nope, the other one, you got them for me? Yes, you do. I need 40 to do the full side. There we go. Nice. And then down here as well, actually, you can place a ceiling there, and then you can remove this one here. You have to actually have another wall here to be able to place the ceiling on the bottom of that wall. So yeah, that makes sense now, right? I actually think we did that slightly wrong, and let me show you exactly why. It was snapped to the bottom of the top one there. If we snap it to the bottom, or to the top of the bottom one, is it gonna do it? No, I can't do anything there. I thought I could. I guess maybe that's the way I have everything else then. I might have all the other chambers like that too. Alright, cool. So, yeah, you can kind of just... will I do this now? Yeah, let's get up there and do this really quick. Let me take off these stupid flippers. Okay. So we gotta actually fill in these bits right here, because they actually need to have structures in them for you to be able to place the walls under. So you want to go out by 4 of these, and then you want to put like normal metal ceilings there. Do I have any of those? No, I don't. Let's go grab some. We have 1. Where's the rest? I know I have more, don't I? Or did I use them all? I thought I had more. Oh yeah, I do have more. No wonder. Okay. That was weird. I was thinking like I was like, okay, I must have left some somewhere, but no, I have them all. Okay. Right. So yeah, basically 3 more of these, and then some of these guys right here, and then you want to just come down, and you want to place walls all the way across here. I'm probably not going to do that on cam because I don't want to bore you guys with something that we've already done. So I'll probably just take a quick jump cut here, and then we'll be back with a fully baked cake like they do in those cooking shows. It's like, hey look, I've already prepared one over here which you can see. No, I didn't do that at all. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so now that we have the walls completely done, and I did all that other bits as well, like the little ramps and stuff, we gotta put on these gates, and this is the trickiest part. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to trying to do this on cam. Hopefully it goes well. So you kind of gotta just float back almost. It's really, there's no easy way of doing this. It's like, you gotta make it somehow snap on like that. I don't even know what I'm doing right now to make that happen. But it's like snapping somewhere. I don't know what it is, but it like snaps in somewhere and it goes down to that depth, and that's exactly where you need it. It's like snapping completely onto something now. That's weird. That's never happened before. Okay, well we gotta restart then, because it's not working correctly. Alright, so you kinda gotta like shuffle it from side to side to try and get it centered. I know it's not centered right now. We'll get to that. We gotta also kind of... come on. Kind of also gotta try to... Is it not? I knew this would be a nightmare on cam. Alright, let's try this one more time here. Okay, so try to kind of get it slightly in the center. We gotta move a little bit. Okay. I hate this. This is why I don't do like this type of stuff on cam. And that's exactly why... Oh, okay, no, that I don't think that snap was right, but yeah. This is exactly why I was kind of thinking of like, hey, yeah, this is gonna be a kind of a stressful build on cam. And I was right, this part was just something, and I was there for ages the first time, and I was thinking like, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to think of something else to do. Okay, so now it's really awkward. You gotta kind of look up at the top there to try and get it so it's like just kind of flush. Oh, it's so awkward. It really is. Shuffle from side to side. It's so difficult to build in the water here. And it does that. And that basically means that I'm gonna have to reset. I'm gonna have to retry this. Let's try it from the surface. Sometimes it works easier from the surface. Like, you see that? Not easy. And even with S+, I know there's probably somewhere where I could put a foundation or something to snap this on and make it a whole lot easier, but I'm not even gonna attempt that. You have to move it to the side like that. Like that. I just burped a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. We just need to kind of get it in the center. That's probably not good. You know, it's not terrible. It will do for now. So yeah, that is the gates. Very, very awkward, as you can tell. And I set the gates onto auto close. These are S+ gates, so they have like a bunch of different settings you can put on, but automatically they kind of like open and close whenever you go near them from the start. So I set mine to auto close, and the first time it's not going to actually auto close. We have to physically go up to it. So let me just show you how that works. That's pretty much opens manually, closes automatically. Really handy for like bringing out the tames. Sometimes it gets in the way a little bit, but it's okay. So yeah, from there you do the other side. I'm not doing that, not right now. I'm gonna do that off cam. I don't want to have to throw something. So yeah, from here we can go ahead and just grab some railings as well. I'm not gonna need that many, just a few. And I need some of these. And do I need more of these? Let's just grab those. Sure, I have like 600 and something weight on my character. I think we're good. And I will also need these. Can I carry all those? Looks like we can. We are in the clear here. Okay, sweet. All right, so we're a little bit slow though. Although we don't have our flippers on, that may be why. So to do the bridge, you pretty much, I think the best way of explaining it is remove this ceiling, and then snap these bits on. So make sure that it's snapped to this ceiling, these two slopey bits. And you know what, let's go ahead and let me show you how to do that over here, just to make it quick and easy. So best method, remove that, and you can go ahead, I hit the wrong button. You can go ahead and place one right here, like that. And go ahead and remove this one too. Place one of these like that, and then you can just put them back because S+. But make sure you snap it correctly, or else it's gonna be either upside down or like at a different level. It can be like different ways. So from here you want to pretty much just go out by another one of those, and then just chuck in some temporary walls. Blah blah blah. Ooh, no, didn't mean to. Blah blah blah. Pretty much right there, and then you want to put a ceiling up on top of that, and then you got to remove this here, this, and this. I feel like something's wrong there. No, everything's okay. Never mind. And then you wanna, what is it again? You go upside down with these bits here, I think. So I gotta do the other one, and that basically gives you this type of shape. So very, very cool. Kind of tricky to actually get right though, because do I have... I think, yeah, I do have these ones. Okay, I was just wondering which type of ramp I have. I need to stick them on the hotbar actually. So yeah, like that. And then actually while you're in here, you also want to probably just go ahead, change them to opaque. And you just go ahead and do that. Yeah, this is not necessary. This is just how I have it set up, just to make them look nice. And you can actually set like different transparencies on these things. It's really cool. It's such an in-depth mod. Like, they really do add quite a lot of stuff that you might need, and if you do need it, it's there and it's amazing. So from here, pretty much just go out by a couple more ceilings. We gotta move. You probably want to move your Basilsaur first. I'll move him after. And actually, look at the side of it. It looks really nice, right? I like it. Yeah. Damn. I was trying to do a trick shot ceiling. All right. So yeah, you want to do the same over here, and then you can just put railings on top. You guys know how to do all that. Blah 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 blah. And then what else do I have around here? I have the railings. Pretty much, I think I have them pretty much like all over the place almost. And actually, you want to make sure that they don't snap to the bottom, because they're snapping on top of the wall underneath there. Like that. Sweet. Okay. So is there anything else to talk to, or to talk to you guys about? If I could speak, that would help. Well, I talked about it a little bit recently, but the channel's doing really good. We're probably gonna hit like 100k, and that sounds crazy even saying it, but 100k maybe at like the start of next month. Judging by the numbers and everything, it's looking like it's gonna be that time, like that type of time frame. And that's incredible, guys. 100k is beyond my belief of how far I would get with this. Like, when I started this, and for anybody who doesn't really know a whole lot, and I tweet out about these things, I don't often talk about them in videos, but like, we recently enough hit our 1 year like birthday on YouTube, I guess. April 3rd of this month. That kind of marks like my 1 year birthday on YouTube. So we got to 80k on that day. We hit 80k on that day. So in exactly 365 days, we managed to get 80,000 people to subscribe to me for whatever reason. I don't know why they did it. No, I don't know. Oh my god, 80,000 people is incredible. The channel's just doing great, and we're probably gonna hit 100k by the start of next month. And it's really humbling to see that type of support on the channel, because honestly, I really didn't think I'd get this far with this hobby. You know, now I'm for anybody who doesn't really know, this is my job now. For anybody who's still listening to this building episode, what was it again? In around September, I dropped out of college. I was studying electrical engineering, and honestly, I was kind of getting a little bit bored, and now I have this. Took a chance with YouTube, and it's really worked out really well, and this has kind of been my job since, and it's great. I love it. I love my job. It's great to see that I can make so many people so happy every single day by just simply putting up a video, because I see so many comments of like people saying, you made my day, and that makes my day, guys. It really does. Seeing those types of comments, it does make my day. And that's great, and there's a lot of support and a lot of really active commenters. I was actually thinking maybe today, if I remember, I'll chuck up an image on Twitter, which, by the way, Syntac YT on Twitter, follow me. I was thinking of throwing up like an image of like, there's an app that I can basically determine who are the top fans of the channel, who are like the people that are commenting the most, and I can kind of throw that up on Twitter and kind of say thank you to you guys. So better hop over to my Twitter if you want to see if you're one of the top commenters on the channel. You'll probably know if you are one, because you'll be commenting on every single video almost, and like replying and talking to other people too. So if you are one, you probably already know it. So go ahead and and go check that for yourself if you want to. Crap, we didn't do any of the opaque stuff, did we? No, we did not. So we got to do that here really quick. Awesome, okay. So yeah, that's a little bit of a channel update and life update, and a lot of people are asking for like some sort of Q&A. I guess I'll probably do that at some point soon. So, alright, I'll mention it right now, but I'm probably going to mention it again at some point. Tweet, what could we use? Okay, just use the hashtag on Twitter. And I'm doing it through Twitter because it's going to be a whole lot easier for me to actually gather up all of the questions. Use the hashtag, what was it, like hashtag Syntac Q&A. Q and A as in like the ampersand thingy. Actually, no. Wait, no. I'm failing. Hashtag Syntac QA. Do that, okay? And basically put that in your question, write your question, put that in it too, and at some point soon we'll do some sort of Q&A episode, and I'll answer all those, like a bunch of those questions through Twitter. I get way too many questions on YouTube, way too many comments in general for me to even be able to find all of the ones, so that's why I'm doing it over there. If you don't have Twitter, it's free. Just, you know, make one. It's really easy to do. But yeah, that pretty much concludes this whole thing here, guys. I'm gonna do the gate off cam. As I said, I don't want to throw something. So this is pretty much it. And as you can see, I even did the bridge on cam as well. And yeah, that's the whole pen, guys. And setting up the whole thing, I will leave a link down below to Structures Plus, to the mod page. But there's always been that link and a link to all of our rates and all of the other stuff down in my description. But I will leave that specifically in the comments. So go down there and check that. And yeah, that's going to be the end of today's episode. I know it's been really different to like most of the other ones, but occasionally you kind of gotta take a step back and do something like this. I know a lot of people were wondering about this, and now you guys have it, and yeah. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you guys want to see more, you know what to do, you gotta subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Majestic Tuso.